I think a lot about transformation, the process of transforming one form of something into something else, melting down wax, melting down metal, turning wax into gold. And what I aim to do in my life is just transforming pain and anger, trauma, whatever it is, into gold. Single mom, full-time parent, and running my own business. COVID changed everything, and there was also familiar aspects of me feeling kind of isolated and me just being with the kids all the time. I started taking these walks every morning. I really found a lot in those walks. I fell in love with just getting up and moving my body, but then everything I wore kind of became geared around my morning walks. So I kind of developed this funky granny but athletic wear. I felt so free and I felt so me, and I think it was also my own separate time from my kids, and I think I was tapping into my power and kind of leaving something behind. I grew up in Hawaii and then moved to New England. I was always in these little small towns, and I've had this thing about I didn't like anybody to look at me, but at the same time, I would dress just different, and so people would. I would become really self-conscious. My immediate family was very religious, so I was brought up in a Christian household, and I felt like I was being put into a little box. And I definitely never really felt like I fit in. There was many times in my life where I tried to not be so loud. I actually struggled with my weight. In my young life, I felt pressure to be thin, and I finally beat it by just saying to myself over and over again, if not now, when, which sounds so cheesy, but it was if I don't start taking care of myself right now, then when is that ever going to happen? I have to be really careful to take care of myself and to make sure that I actually eat and nourish my body, especially with a daughter who's watching my every move. I've had in my life a lot of outer influences that have wanted me to conform into different molds that make whoever it is feel comfortable, and I'm not any of those things, but I think naturally I'm a people pleaser, so I think I've struggled with that my whole life. Finding my own voice and finding my own expression on every level and doing it for myself. So I'm wearing pretty much my everyday pleats, please. I wear them like sweatpants, every day, do it with something different shoes. I love them. I got these shoes during COVID also, and these became my daily shoes. I love menswear, so I love this jacket because I feel kind of empowered when I wear men's clothing. I just love a good blazer. I feel strong when I put a good blazer on. I'm trying to remember where I got this dress. Very old, and I have stitched it up many times, and it needs another repair job. I love the color. I love that it's sheer. It feels like the sun. Oh, and my clip is a work in process. Phase 1. I think I'm gonna maybe make another one, but this is just this little snake hairpin. I have this fun little silver collar on that I made that I'm about to release, and my earrings that I just made, and then my vessel, which I never take off. This one is really significant. This is the compass ring, which I intended to be on my pinky originally, but it's a little big. But the compass represents my inner compass. I think my inner compass is my higher self. It's what's gotten me through a lot in my life. The gold just kind of sprung out of me. I just felt this urge to wear gold. I needed it on my body, and I wanted to make something to wear. And so I had taken a few different classes at the community college, so I knew a little bit. And so I had a torch, and I ordered some gold and made my first gold rings in my kitchen. It just took off from there. I'm really committed to the handmade process, and I think in hand making anything, there is not true perfection. And I want my jewelry to be worn and lived in. When I create a piece, there already is imperfections and undulations, and as somebody begins to wear their piece, gold naturally will take on scars, and I think that there's a story in that. It's so symbolic of life. There's beauty in our scars, and there's beauty in the things that have marked us. You know, we've had to have time just by ourselves. There's been all sorts of challenges, but I think collectively people are having to look at themselves and really ask really big questions and feel into what it is that life is really about. As I've been mothering my children, I feel like I've also been mothering myself. I think just the unconditional love that I give them also reminds me to give myself unconditional love. I think that my work right now is to heal myself. When I heal myself, the gifts that I have to offer are able to be freely given, and the light that I have to freely shine. And doing the work to heal myself is going to give whoever it is in my life the space and permission to heal themselves too.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Elisa.
And we're the mother-daughter co-founders of StyleLikeU. If you agree that facades separate us and being radically honest brings us together, help spread the movement for self-acceptance by sharing this episode and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
And don't forget to click the bell so you're aware of every time we drop a new episode.